Hey everyone, Carol Hickman here with Chickstamper. How are you doing tonight? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that are joining in live, and also for those of you who have found the replay on Facebook or YouTube, because I'll be loading it up there later on this evening. Today is Wednesday night, April 27th. So it's the last Wednesday of the month, and this is when I like to come on and do my paper pumpkin alternative videos. So tonight I have a 12 by 12 scrapbook page that I've made, hey Marianne, that I've made with the paper pumpkin kit this month, and it's entitled Change is Beautiful. And then I also have a cute 3D project. So I like to do some type of 3D project, and hey Christine, each month. It's just kind of fun and different. And this time I've got, I think it's really cute, a portable little candle holder, so you can use a battery operated candle. So I just think it's fun and different. It's not a treat holder, not a candy holder, so something different. So hey Lisa, how are you, bestie? So, couple things, you guys. I'm excited. It's the end of April. Y'all know we've been talking about the last chance list. We are down to the wire. That last chance list only has a few days left. On Tuesday, May 3rd, the new catalog starts, and it's so exciting. But that means that Monday, May 2nd is the last day to purchase any last chance items that are retiring. So if there's anything you want, hi Ann, you want to get in that order in these next few days, right? So a lot of things have already sold out. They're discontinued, but there are still some great deals. There are some sale items and things. So take a peek. And if there's anything you want, there's ordering link up above this video. So take care of that. You can always email me or message me on Facebook if you have questions about that ordering as well. Hi, Roxanne. So I'm glad you guys joined me tonight. So tonight's kit, again, is the Change is Beautiful kit. But I want to talk for just a second about next month's kit, because it's all about the new in colors in this new catalog that I can't show you inside yet. So hopefully y'all have your own copy. You've seen the new in colors. They're gorgeous. They're so fun. They're totally Carol colors because they're nice and bright and just fun and bold and beautiful. Next month's kit will showcase those new 5 colors, but also Stampin' Up! Has put a golden voucher in some of the kits. And if you're lucky enough to receive it, then you'll receive $25 in free product. It's like a shopping spree for you. So you have to be registered, right? So you have to be a member, paper pumpkin subscriber, I should say. So if you're not, look up above in the links, and one of those is a subscription link so that you can join Paper Pumpkin and get this fun kit every month sent right to your house. So it's so simple and easy, but that also gives you a chance to win that golden voucher. So that's kind of cool, right? Free stuff. Last but not least, you probably saw I did my ad yesterday, started my marketing a little bit. My besties, Lisa's on here. Hi, Kay. Lisa, Hetty, and I, we do our monthly card club. And Lisa's on the East Coast of the U.S. I'm in Arizona, and Hetty is in Canada. So we have this really fun group of card club members, but we also wanted to do another paper share. So we've done this before, and it's really lots of fun. So the information posted yesterday, and you can link out to that to learn more info. But if you're in the Phoenix area, you can come to the in-person event in my studio. But if you're not, that's okay, because we have a Zoom planned, and that's for Lisa and her customers online, and Hetty and her customers in Canada online. So it's lots of fun. So take a peek, look for that graphic that I posted, I think last night. But you'll get more info. Excuse me. So much fun. In the party, we call it a Palooza party for the online Zoom. And you get everything you need. So we'll make 12 cards. You'll get samples of all the new designer paper. Excuse me. all the product you need to make those 12 cards. And some product you'll even have a little leftover of to make some more. So it's loads of fun. Let me know if you have questions about it because it can be a little confusing. All right. Shall we look at Paper Pumpkin for this month? Excuse me. So the kit says change is beautiful. So this one was it kind of was out of my box a little bit. So out of my comfort zone, but I think I have a cute scrapbook page to show you. And again, this cute 3D. And I just realized one of my little pieces of vellum is in the kitchen, but I will run and get that in a minute. So, oh, Lisa, so see, okay. So this is totally a Lisa kit. We kind of have this joke in Besties because the nice thing about joining our card club is between Lisa, Hetty, and I, we tend to like different things. We have different styles. And so when you join card club, you're getting all three of our styles, which is pretty awesome, right? So this month's kit is more of a Lisa kit, I would call it. When we look through the catalog and we try to find different suites or bundles that we want to use in upcoming card club months, it's kind of like, oh, that's a Lisa set. Oh, that's a Carol set. That's a Hetty set. We all kind of have what we like a little bit more than others. So I'm glad you liked it, Lisa. I liked it. It just challenged my brain a little bit. So let me just give you a sneak peek of the scrapbook page that I came up with. And you can see one of the cards down here on the bottom. And actually, whoops, right up here as well. And that butterfly. And then, so we're going to make that one first. But let me show you my cute 3D project. Let me turn on the little battery candle because it's hard to tell. See, so this stands up and it's got that little battery candle in it. And then the light shines through with the vellum and then the holes where the stars were as well. So we're gonna make that. Let me move the camera down, you guys. Hi, Diana, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you. Let me see if I can get this down well. And bring it up on my tablet so I can kind of see what's happening here. Okay. So let me grab that candle. Here we go. So I like to put together the cards how the Stampin' Up! Concept artists intended. And so here's one of them. This is the one where you punch out the little stars. This is the card that I turned into the candle holder. And look at these cool envelopes. They're all printed. Isn't that fun? And then we have this cute card here. And there's some extra items, die cuts that you can pop out and add to your card with dimensionals. And another cute envelope there. And another Z-fold card. This is the one we're going to use on our scrapbook page. We're going to trim it up a little bit, but you've got these cute die cuts and a sentiment. And look at these fun embellishments. They're like little pebbles, but they're iridescent. Isn't that fun? And then the envelope for this one is the pretty yellow stars. Okay, so I'm going to put those right there, and I'm going to grab that piece of vellum. Okay, sorry you guys. Here we go. So I love that they had the envelopes that were printed because I ended up cutting up some of them to use on both projects. So let me show you what we did. We're going to start with this cute scrapbook page. And I'm hoping, let me just kind of move it in view. And let me watch. Okay, so let's move this camera a little bit here. And let's see if we can bring it up a little bit. Hopefully that's gonna help you see a little bit more. Let me get, okay. There we go. I think that's better. And so we're going to start on this bottom section. I want to show you how I did that, okay? So I took this Z-fold card that came in the kit, and we're going to use this side. Now, when we make a Z-fold card in class, our measurements are a little different. This one, if you fold right here on the score line, this right-hand piece is 5.5. And when we do it, our pieces here are 5.5 and they're scored at 2 3/4. But this is 2.5. So each piece is 2.5, which means I need to trim some off of this larger piece to make it 2.5. I think it'll just look better on the bottom. So I've got my trimmer out, and we'll trim off these pieces at 2.5. And the next one at 2.5. Oh, there we go. Okay, so then this one I need to take off about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to take it off of this side. And that's just going to be an extra piece that goes in the trash. Now this piece I can cut, it's 5 inches now, and I can cut it in half at 2.5. And then all my pieces will be the same height and width. All right, now I just got to get them in the right spot. Let's do it this way. Okay, so for my scrapbook page, I have a full sheet of Bermuda Bay, so 8.5 by 11. Then I have a 4 1/4 piece by 11, so just half of a full sheet. I just cut it hot dog style. So that's gonna go down at the bottom, but I wanna put these pieces on it first. So I'm just gonna kind of center them and see where I want to adhere them. Let's make sure I'm in view for you. All right, so you can see I want a little bit of the Bermuda Bay to show. So I think that's a good spot to put them in right here. And then we're going to be able to add some of those die cuts that come with the kit to these pieces as well. So I'll just leave a little bit of Bermuda Bay on this left edge. And just line this up with the top. And then I'm going to come over here and do this far right one, just to kind of help me even everything out, even the spacing out a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. And now I've got these two middle pieces that I can center. And it's kind of cool because things obviously line up, right? Because we just cut down the cardstock, so it still lines up. The pictures line up on the leaves. Okay. So that's kind of fun. We're going to decorate this in a little bit. And sorry guys, I'm going to come up a little bit. I want you to be able to see everything. It's kind of fallen a little bit tonight. Okay, so now we're going to start with our full 12 by 12 piece of white, basic white. And I want to put this full sheet of Bermuda Bay. Couldn't think of it. And I'm going to line it up towards the top, but I'm going to leave a little bit of white showing. go. All right, so now this piece that we just put together is gonna go right on the bottom, and it's gonna go on the bottom edge, but it's the same width, so it'll kind of cover up a little bit of the bottom section. All right. See if I can see this bottom here. There we go. So it did overlap a little bit of my 8.5 by 11 piece, but that's okay. This way it just kind of stays nice and looks like it's just all one big piece. Now, these pretty die cuts. Got 3 sheets of these die cuts that came with the kit. And so there's lots of these fun ones that we can use for this scrapbook page. I'm gonna start with this pretty flower. And sometimes when you get die cuts, you get these little white little nubs. And I just take my scissors and trim them off. If they don't bother you, then that is just okay. They don't look bad, but sometimes they kind of bug me more than others. It just kind of depends how much they stick out. All right, so let's get some Stampin' Dimensionals, and we'll put that on this piece. And we'll pop up this pretty flower, and I'm just gonna put it right over here and make it look like this is the stem to it. So no wrong or right there. There's also these little flowers. So I'm gonna take a couple of those, and let's get some mini Stampin' Dimensionals and use those. Flying flowers. And I just thought we can use a couple right here. Just to add it. I wanted a little bit of yellow over there. All right, so then we've got this big flower. So we might as well use him. And right here on this stem on the right side there. All right, and we do have we have one more little flower that comes with this kit, so we can put that maybe right down there. There we go. All right, so that part's pretty simple. Now for our photo mat, what I did, let me show you what I've done here. So I've got a piece of Melon Mambo because that is the color of these flowers that goes with this kit. And this Melon Mambo is 5 inches by 6 1/4. Then I have a piece of crushed curry we're gonna put down, and that's 4.5 by 5 3/4. And I like this too because this is nice and pretty and bold. All right, so then we can put this piece down onto our page. Let me push this down a little bit. So I'm just gonna put it in the upper left, and I'm just centering it as I can, top and bottom, and trying to match the edge sizing here. And then one of our Z-fold cards, I really liked this inside piece. So I just trimmed it off, and that way I can use it for the frame for my photo that's gonna go on this page. So there we go. So that's gonna go right here, just like that, but I thought it would be fun to pop it up. So I've got my foam adhesive strips. Do you guys like using these? They work out so well for scrapbooking because it's just an easy way to get something popped up. Isn't that nice? It's fast, it's easy. All right, one more little piece here. And I just kind of tear them up off of the holder. There we go. All right, well, let's just put a little piece on the inside maybe, just to help hold things. There we go. All right. And then we can just center this over our crushed curry and melon mambo pieces, and then it'll be ready for a photo. All right, it's coming together. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. I also used the Amazing Thanks dies. Let me get those out to show you. And these dies have thanks, and they have a bottom and a top. They say they have amazing, thanks, and then you are. So for this project, I used amazing and you are. So what I did is I cut out all the pieces using the adhesive sheets. So these are the 6x12 adhesive sheets that you can put onto your paper, and then you can run it through your die machine. And this is what I've done. I cut out all of the crushed curry pieces, but see, it has this adhesive on the back. So when I go to use my pieces, I just have to peel them. And it's extra nice with the tiny letters. I have been using a lot more green glue though, you guys. You'd be very proud of me. But I just thought this would be easier for tonight. So this is the garbage part because that's covering up the adhesive. And you do, even though it's not liquid, you still have a little bit of time. You can play with it and you can kind of adjust it and reposition it if you'd like. So I think that's kind of cool. So this part right here, I'm just going to kind of lift up a little and scooch over this way. So there's my R. And we'll do the same thing with the U and then with the amazing. And then of course, when we go to put the pieces down, they've got adhesive on the back of those crushed curry pieces. So that'll be really easy to get them to lie nice and flat on our scrapbook page. All right, let's start with the G over here. And again, you can just kind of play with it a little bit so it goes where you want it, and lift it up if you want to adjust it. Kind of push it into place a little. There we go. It just makes it nice and easy. All right. So now that we've got those words made, let's take a peek at what else we're going to put on this page, okay? I've got this butterfly that we can use from those die cut pieces. I think that would be fun. So we'll go ahead, let's trim a couple of these bumps off. Okay, and I'm going to use some mini dimensionals on just the middle of the butterfly so that I can kind of make the wings pop a little bit. All right, so we've got that. Now let's do, I've got these cute banner pieces. So the banners Pick-a-Punch is carrying over into the new catalog. So I love making the little banner ends. So I'm gonna do that. And let me show you, I've got some different pieces, and these are pieces that I cut from the envelope lining. So I undid a yellow envelope and a pink one, and then I just trimmed out pieces to make these banners. So we'll cut these, and on this punch, I like to turn it over because see, sometimes it's maybe not where I think it is. So I gotta adjust a little bit, but I can see on the bottom, and then I can get that nice banner punch. So the same thing here. And then one more. All right. So the crushed curry pieces, I'm gonna put down flat, and then we'll raise that pink melon mambo one. I just wanted to give a little attention up to this area. All right, and then we've got this pink one we're gonna put right on top, but let's use some dimensionals to pop it up. Let me move this down, you guys, so you can see it a little better. And then I'm just gonna go in the center here. So these pieces are all 1 inch wide. And then I think I started with the longer one at 4, 4 1/4, 3 inches, and then 2 1/2 inches for the pink. It doesn't really matter, it's whatever you like. When you trim though, remember a little bit, you're gonna lose a 1/4 inch or so when you punch it. So make it a little longer than what you really want. All right, so now I think we're getting close here. We can put on our words. And because I've got that adhesive sheet on the back, it's gonna make it a lot easier. And I just love how flat everything lays. And if, it's hard for me to see upside down, but if I decide that this maybe isn't as straight as I was hoping, I'll be able to lift it up for a while. So that's pretty awesome. So we'll put on our other words. So this scrapbook page does not have any stamping, but this really cute stamp set came with this kit. And so I'll show you that in a little bit. And it came with some Melon Mambo ink, that pink ink. There we go. So now we can put on our butterfly, and then we can add our jewels. All right, so here's those cute little pebbles, we'll call them, but I'm gonna put some just to add a little bling to the butterfly. So I'm gonna put some down his body here. To help bling him out a little, or her, him or her. Just think that these are really pretty. And then let's put some down, just down here, kind of on the ground, where these plants are. And you can put as many or as little as you'd like. I just kind of wanted to get some on here because I just thought they were so pretty. And then here's kind of a little hill of dirt or grass. There we go. Anytime we can add bling, that's a good thing, right? All right. So, what do you think? I think it's fun. We can put a photo here, and you can add some journaling if you'd like, or you can make this whole piece journaling, add that on top, and then maybe the other side of your scrapbook, if you have a 2-page spread, that could be your photos. So whatever you like. And I'll be posting full pictures of these, you guys, so you'll be able to see much closer. All right. I hope you like that one. Oh, thanks, Marianne. Lisa, you're funny. You are rubbing off on me in that green glue. I'm almost done with, I will say, my first green glue, probably the only one I've ever finished. I've, used them a little bit and then tossed them, and it's been really fun. All right, so let's turn on this candle again. And this is what we're gonna make next. This little candle holder, Nightlight. You could put it in your home and use it as a nightlight. All right, so one of the cards was this cute little nighttime sky card with the moon, but it has these already die cut stars to punch out. So that's what I thought would make it the perfect little nightlight. So we'll just punch all these little stars out. Okay, I think that's, yep, we got them all. Okay, so once I started playing with it, I realized that I needed to score, where I wanted to score, a 1/4 inch in on both sides. That way I knew that would help it kind of fold and do what I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna go a 1/4 inch on this side, and we'll score that. And then a 1/4 inch on this side. Okay. So then we can just kind of bend these the way that we want. All right, so that part's ready to go. This is a pretty simple project. Now, I've got some vellum. Let's see if this piece won't work. So let me just trim a piece really quick for you, because I've done something with my other piece that I wanted to have. So let's take a ruler here, and I want it to be 3 5/8 by 5 1/4. So, okay. So let's do this piece at 5 1/4, and then let's try 3 5/8 and see how we like that. There we go. I just want to cover up all of those little holes that I made. Okay, so now we can use some glue dots, and we want to be sure that the glue dots don't cover up the holes or get in the way of the holes. So I'm just going to kind of put the glue dots where I want them instead of putting them onto the vellum. And we don't need much because there isn't much pressure or weight on the vellum. And then let's put a little bit right here on the back of this moon piece, because I noticed before when I made the first one, it kind of bubbled up a little bit there. All right, so let's put our vellum down. And then next, we want to use some tear and tape. And we're just gonna put this tear and tape right on these 1/4 inch edges that we made. And that will help them hold. All right. Okay, so now I'm just going to close. This is the original score line from the card, and we made a new one 1/4 inch in. But I'm just going to fold it and press on that so that tear and tape holds it. And now we can remove the backing for this piece of tear and tape. And we're just going to close the card. We're not going to do anything special. We're going to let it go where it wants to go, right there at on the edge of the card. But because we have this score line here, it's going to do what we want it to do. And we want it to kind of come out a little bit so that it will be able to have a battery operated candle. And it will glow. It's hard to see now. One of the pictures I'll be posting, I was able to turn off the lights, and so you'll be able to see it glowing a lot. So that's the basics of it. Isn't that cute? But then I wanted to kind of dress it up a little bit. So the stamps that come in the kit have all sorts of fun sayings. We're going to use the one that says, "Every day is a new day." And the kit comes with Melon Mambo ink. So we'll use that color ink. And then I've got 2 more pieces from the envelopes that I had opened up and cut open. So let's banner cut those. We want our projects to kind of coordinate. So we'll just and this crushed curry layer is just a little smaller. And so we're just going to put them on like that, but we want to stamp. So let's get our Melon Mambo ink and this cute stamp. It says, "Every day is a new day." And we're going to stamp it right here on this little banner. All right. Well, that could have been straighter, but I think it'll be okay once it curves and stuff. All right, and then I thought it would be good to put a little score line about 1/4 inch for this piece. And then that way it'll kind of just hold on a little bit better, I think. And I'm just going to kind of curve it because it's going to kind of go up and over this top part. And that little 1/4 inch piece where I had scored, I'm just going to line up with the other score line. And you wouldn't even have to glue this down. I just kind of did because I liked that. But if you have any kind of clips, these clips are retired, but I thought they were kind of cute. They're called the mini library clips. And I just thought it would dress it up. Even though I don't really need it to hold it, I just thought it would add a little something to it. They're very skinny though. There we go. So we've got that, and then we can add a few more of these little blingy pebbles if we like. And we can kind of put these wherever we like. There we go. All right, what do you think about that one, you guys? It's kind of fun and different. Might be good for kids to make, to put in their room or in the bathroom at night. All right, I'm gonna switch the camera back up. Oh, thanks, Marianne. Hi, Marcia, thank you. You guys are sweet. Let's get you. Not so cattywampus. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you've been following, maybe I haven't posted a lot these last couple of weeks because tomorrow is move-in day for my spring retreat. So I've been busy making up lots of fun pillow gifts. I love to spoil everybody. Plus all of our fun classes and our big party night for Saturday night's party. Getting ready and cutting and prepping and today was kind of packing, and tomorrow I'll be moving into the hotel for that. So, oh, thanks, Anne. I'm glad you like that nightlight idea. So I apologize I have not been posting much, but I'll definitely be filling you in on all the fun that we're having. I wish you lived closer to Marianne, doggone it. That would be so fun, but maybe someday. You never know. So watch for postings starting on Friday. I know that we're just going to have a great time. It's so much fun. And I've got some new people, so some new friends to meet. And I'm looking forward to that as well. My next video, I will be back next Friday, you guys, May 6th. And that is new product. I'm so excited. New product from the catalog. I will be here at 10 a.m. Arizona time, which is 1 o'clock currently for the East Coast. So I hope you'll watch. I might make my swap card from this weekend. If not, you'll be seeing that sometime in the next week. But yeah, I'm sure I'll probably do something with the in colors, something fun, and it'll be good. We'll figure it out. And this weekend I'm running a swap for anybody who wants to, who's attending the retreat. So I'll have some ideas to show you from that as well. Hi, Susie. I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you next Friday the 6th. Don't forget about Paper Palooza. If you have questions, let me know. And also next month's Paper Pumpkin. I hope you all are winners for the golden voucher. Wouldn't that be great? I love it. All right, you guys, message me if you have any questions about anything. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching. Love you lots. Bye-bye, you guys.